What's up everybody, Arnt Eriksen here. Today we are moving forward and going into the specifics of you as a brand and brands acting more as people in the way they do marketing and communication. Now, I don't know about you, but the word brand has become more of a cliché. It's been used everywhere by everyone. Brand this, brand that, brand yourself, blah, blah, blah. But it is actually important and something everyone should be focused on. Given that you are an entrepreneur, influencer of some sort, or working at a company within PR, marketing, or communication. Again, this is a big topic, which I'll do my best to simplify in the next 5 minutes. I don't know who I'm kidding, but anyway, the complexity of the brand you economy. Hello everyone, welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to 5 Minute Friday. If you've seen the other episodes, welcome back. I appreciate you and I am so happy to see a happy, smiling face today. First, let's get into the definition of brand. A brand is the combination of a product and or logo which you as a customer have an emotional connection to. For example, if you see a Coca-Cola logo, you get an emotion, be it a positive or a negative. But it usually will give you a feeling of refreshment, happiness, lifestyle. The same goes for Apple, which used to be the preferred and very expensive computer for nerdy creatives like myself. But now, because of the iPhone, has become a brand that tons of people have an emotional connection and experience with. Now think about Nike, IBM, Spotify, PayPal, Louis Vuitton, Leica, etc. You get the picture. It is the very thing that every entrepreneur, founder, or company truly wants. That people have an emotional connection to the product or service you provide with a strong association to you as a brand. So the question is this important to you? Yeah? Good. Stay with me. The thing is, as mentioned in the previous episode, way too much information. Today, more or less everyone is a publisher, which means everyone has an opinion of you and an emotional connection or perception of your name and the product and services you provide. So many asks, can a person be a brand? The answer is yes. One term has been used for a while is brandividual, which is the individual that represents or is connected to the actual brand. For example, Trump, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, etc. But in the age of influencers, people are also seen upon as brands, and have been for a long time. Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, Tom Hanks, Bono, Grumpy Cat, etc. But what used to be reserved for the few and really famous has now become something that more or less anyone can become. Let me explain. So, if everyone can become a brand, then what's the point? You're probably wondering, with more and more people competing for our attention and wants us to buy into their message and get an emotional perception of them and what they are offering, how can you position yourself to become a strong brand? As long as you have an idea within a niche, innovation, or field of expertise, a clear strategy, as well as a channel where you can reach and engage with your tribe, this means for all of us that has an ambition to build something for ourselves, be it offering a range of products, professional services, or simply ourselves as a product. I'm talking about influencers specifically, just to be clear. We are currently in the perfect era to build a personal brand. There are 5 essential steps. Number 1, start with you. Kind of obvious, but then again not. So many are trying to be the next person instead of focusing on being themselves. You can't force fake it in the long run, which means you'll be exposed and all that effort, energy, and investment you put in has been a waste. So get a clear picture of who you are, mind, heart, and soul, and this will be the essential foundation in the steps towards building your brand. Number 2, personal inventory. We all think we know ourselves pretty well, but a personal inventory is essential to building a brand you. Take an objective view of what's your strength, passions, and interests. If you have many, select the one that you are most passionate about and where you feel you can excel over a long period of time. Also take time to map out your weaknesses so you'll know what to avoid. This is, after all, your career calling card. Number 3, be honest. There's a general bias towards those extrovert, positive, outgoing, energetic, cheerful people. Not all of us are. Some of us are introverts, distracted, even socially awkward. And most of us are somewhere in between. Whichever category you fall under, own it. Share it and be proud about it. Your message has to be authentic and true to you and the services you provide. The minute you allow yourself to promote, endorse, talk about, or engage with content that is not something you yourself would use, spend time with, or recommend to your closest family, then don't spend time on it. It will backfire and damage your brand. The same goes for channels. Focus on using the channels you feel at home with and comfortable with. That is where you will shine and get traction. Number 4, don't over or undersell yourself. I know it sometimes seems like the most aggressive, arrogant people gets noticed, hired, and rewarded. The fact is that for every one of those type of people, at least a dozen of those have oversold themselves and not been able to deliver, which in turn has stalled their careers. Of course you have to project confidence, but don't promise what you can't deliver. Yes, shoot for the stars every time and let the results speak for themselves. On the other hand, do make sure that your friends, your network, knows about your success and that you get credit where credit's due. Don't hide your talent. Let it shine and get paid for it along the way. Number 5, bring your best. Our work is very important to all of us. Let's not forget, they can be the source of fulfillment, challenge, excitement, and also be rewarding both financially and socially and give a real meaning to our lives. It's about understanding yourself and sharing it with the world around you. As John Mayer once stated in his concert in LA,
I made a lot of stuff happen for myself, right?
Which is a strong sentence and in itself speaks very simply to what's important. This is what the brand you economy can do for you. It's about bringing your mind, heart and soul, your passions and your promise to life. Build a brand you that reflects all that and great things will happen. So, I'd like to know, what are your thoughts regarding today's topic? I'd love to hear from you. Connect with me on Instagram, Twitter, or in the comments down below. Whew, that's all folks. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribing, please do so. It actually makes a difference. And share this with a colleague or a friend if you found it valuable. But until then, be safe, stay awesome, and I'll see you next Friday. Ciao.